All right, so we just rolled up to Leesylvania State Park. And yes, I'm saying that right because I actually looked it up this time. Leesylvania State Park. It's about 25 miles south of DC in Woodbridge, Virginia. So not too far from where we live. And on first impressions coming in, very cool spot. We can already smell and I can see in the distance along the bank line of the Potomac River, just like 50 families all grilling out on picnic tables, benches. There's a couple of like, I don't think they're called gazebos, but just like overhead sheltered camping and grilling benches and tables and whatnot. Now, apparently there are primitive camping spots here, so no electricity, no water, just spots along the river that you can canoe in and canoe out of. Hoping that we can find that to show you guys, but if not, that's certainly an option. I think this is really a park that most people just come in for the day, but it is still a COVID pandemic area, but it is really nice to see a lot of people out and enjoying their time here. We are gonna do one of the trails, and apparently it leads to a dock that goes out into the water, which I'm really excited about, because if you follow this channel, you follow me, you know how much I like water features and just being near the water. But for all the history buffs, this is definitely a spot as well for a couple Civil War things, and the Fairfax House is actually still visible here. So if you're from the Virginia area, Fairfax, the name Fairfax definitely rings a bell. There's Fairfax County, Fairfax High School, all these big places named after this family. Just a very prominent family here. So it'd be kind of cool to see that. There's actually a cannon too behind me that my nerdy self got really excited about when I saw it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see if we can find this trailhead and get started. It's a beautiful day. It's gonna get 90 degrees though. So we got here pretty early in hopes of missing the heat. But yeah, here we go. Let's go find the trailhead. All right, so we're gonna do the Leeswood Historic Trail. So we are right, wow, this is kind of faded. We are right here. We'll go all the way around past Fairfax home site, all the way to Lee's home site, and all the way back down and end up at the pier, which would be here. All right, let's go check this out. Oh, here's some trail details. Leesylvania State Park lies on a small peninsula on the Potomac, rich with American history. This moderate hike loops through fascinating historic ground, including the Fairfax and Lee family homesteads. The easy-to-follow interpretive loop passes by an old cemetery and gardens, where the trail loops out to Freestone Point. You'll be standing where Confederate forces commanded a battery of 32-pound cannons. Don't forget your camera. Okay. All right, let's go. Here is the remnants of the Fairfax house. We found the last missing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. This guy, we're gonna move to the side because he's very far away from water. But isn't he cute? Let's see if he'll focus. Hi, buddy. Hey, buddy. We're gonna get you to the side, okay? Here you go, buddy. So this trail has, well, one, we're following the red markers. Very well established on the trees. Literally every other tree has a red marker. But they have these little stop signs. all numbered chronologically to show you little historic sites, such as this. So again, for the history buffs, this is the trail to do, absolutely. On all trails and even on their website, they say this is a moderate trail. Honestly, if you have decent walking shoes, you'll be fine. The hills and everything have not been very steep, and everything's shaded, which is really nice because it's supposed to be 90 degrees today. But if you take a look, got trees all around. Nice. Thanks for joining us. Just finished up our hike. It wasn't too bad, about 2 miles through a shaded trail. Like I said in the previous clip, definitely a spot for history buffs, especially Virginia history, or if you got a boat, because we saw at least 100 trucks with trailers out there and hitches out there, so they must have dropped in on that public launch. So if anybody has a boat, let me know, because I'd love to get out there. But we're headed out. It was a nice hike, super tired. When we got in the car, the thermometer said 95 degrees Fahrenheit, so definitely a hot one. My allergies are killing me. But we're going to one of our favorite places in the world right now. We're going back to Occoquan, back to Third Base Pizza. We've been popping it in and around the little city of Occoquan, trying out different spots to eat, but Third Base is for sure number one in our hearts still. So we'll check in with you later. I have to sneeze, so I'm gonna stop the camera now because of my allergies. But we'll check in with you later. We'll see ya. Bye. Just got lunch at Third Base Pizza, still the number one spot in our head in Occoquan. Just walked across town to the park, check out the river, saw some people jumping off the dock. Everybody's having a good time. It's so great to see people out again, and it feels just feels more normal. Now we're going to our favorite spot before we head out, and that's Mama's Apple Pie to get some dessert. So check in with you. place has had a long day. Here's the haul this time around. Little Mountain Valley white peach sparkling water, and these are my favorite, butterscotch blondies. Pro tip: every single size they cut is always $3, so just look for the largest one to get more bang for your buck. It's totally worth it. All right, we're gonna head home and chill for the rest of the day. Look at that, Sway's not even gonna get up now. Sway!